Well, so hello guys, I'm the new guy on the channel. Hopefully my brother, he's the owner of the YouTube channel, introduced me. If not, I will introduce myself. I'm Maciej and today I'm gonna show you guys how to do some sandblasting because my brother asked me to help him out. And our today's project is gonna be a Volkswagen Polo, and we are gonna do some dusting, which you guys are gonna see in a short moment. Okay, so like you can see in this example, we just have a sandblasted piece of a rocker panel, and as you can see, it's quite a smooth with no rust in it and no paint. The surface is kinda rough because we use normal sand, and it allows us to clean basically everything depending of what type of sanding medium you are using, because we have different kinds. And as you can see right now, we are using like a plain sand. There are other types as well, like a garnet and stuff. And you may notice that I'm using this type of a device, which is you may not know it. This is a part of my device which I made myself. It's called like a pressure pod sandblaster. You can also use something which looks like this. It's like a sandblasting gun, which is not so efficient. You also can see a bit of a different medium inside, which is called the garnet. It's much more better when it comes to sandblasting, but this type of a gun, I wouldn't recommend that because it's not so efficient. And there is like a typical thing which you can notice when people advertising sandblasting equipment, is that you can use it without any issues. Well, there is one issue. You need to have a very efficient air compressor which is gonna give you enough air to power this thing up, because when you start sandblasting, the pressure which you have in your compressor is gonna go very low very quickly. So you need to have an efficient pump to supply enough air for you to start sandblasting. And in a short moment we are gonna show you how we are gonna do it. As you can see, the surface is quite nice. We still have an A-pillar which probably you guys cannot see right now. I'm gonna show you how I did it, so you're gonna see the results in a short moment. Before you are gonna start any work like this, you need protection. So first of all, there is a special type of protection you need to use, but first of all, get yourself something like this. At least it's gonna protect your face from the impact, because when the sand is hitting the surface, which is hard, it bounces back and it can hurt your face and your eyes. So wear something like this, and it's gonna help you if you are ugly. That's a good thing. The other thing is you need gloves. Those are like very typical type of gloves. I should wear them at least to my elbow, because the particles bouncing back can hurt my skin as well, but I'm a tough guy, so it's not gonna affect me. And you need a respirator. The first thing you need to watch out when it comes to sandblasting is the fact that when you are using sand under pressure, it breaks down, and when you inhale this, it can cause you serious damage to your lungs, so you need to watch out for that. So you guys better protect yourself and wear stuff like this. So what we need to do here is to sandblast this whole area. As you can see, as far as I know, this was sandblasted before, and when you are gonna sandblast something by yourself, you can encounter this type of gummy residue which you have, which is factory made, and this is gonna cause you a lot of trouble, because if you are gonna sandblast, it's not gonna work so efficient. So it's better to just scrape it down, heat it up and scrape it down before you are gonna start sandblasting. So here we have the A-pillar which we need to sandblast. The rocker panels, they are gonna be removed, but this was just an example for you guys how this looks like when it's done. and after that we need to do the A-pillar and some stuff in here. As you can see, there is a lot of gunk and there's like a huge hole, a lot of pinholes which we need to remove, so we need to sandblast this as well. Okay, so as for now we are done. As you can see, it looks much more better than it used to, and you can see the amount of sand which is here as well. So you can expect a lot of dust floating around if you are gonna do it in your yard, so better prepare yourself and use some foil. As you can see, it exposes a lot of stuff, and we even have like a factory brazing. Same is visible here. This is like a braze which they use to connect the sheet metal. I didn't sandblast all of the area here because my brother is gonna replace the whole thing, so there was no point of sandblasting, only the areas which were exposed to rust. Same applies here. As you can see, it's much more flush right now. There's like no rust in here. Of course I didn't sandblast everything, but you can see the difference because it's much more clear right now, and of course this is gonna be cut away and shaped, welded in.
As you saw, after sandblasting, the battery tray wasn't exactly existing. Because it's not available anywhere, it had to be made from scratch, and the pictures document that process. And there will be also one last episode about this VW Polo build, and it will only contain pictures because I couldn't record anything with my old gear. And this clip about sandblasting and the one that will be soon posted on my YouTube regarding VW LT car carrier is the last clips that I managed to record with my old camera. If you stayed till the end, consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, or maybe even subscribing to my channel. Who knows, maybe you like the other content that will be posted in the future.